2025, I was setting trading goals I didn't feel connected to, and all that left me with was uncompleted goal, and I didn't get the funding I was expecting. Trading the little 5k I bought, thinking I would pull out money from it and use it to get bigger accounts. All that didn't mean because I was playing too safe with my risk. So I decided to change things. I decided to step out of my comfort zone and also not set too many goals. I am only going to focus on one. I feel I can accomplish it. The goal is to get $1 million in funding trading before the end of 2026. And the reason I chose such a big goal because early last year I was thinking of what it would be like to have $1 million in funding, how much I'll be making every month, and how I'll be managing the amount of money. Like I said, I wanted to step out of my comfort zone. So I made this video because I want to document my whole journey of the process of me going from completely broke to $1 million in funding before the end of 2026, and for it to also serve as motivation for traders that are out there willing to go off limits to achieve their goals like me. So here is exactly how I'm going to achieve this goal. Now, as you can see, the breakdown of the whole goal. Now expect that there will be some roadblocks, and just stick with me to the end of this video because I have a very big idea. This is where the big money will be made, and exactly as you can see, there will be some roadblocks. This is not going to just be easy like that. So stick with me to the end so you can see how I'm going to do it. So now, as you can see, I still have my accounts from last year. But these are the accounts I was trading last year, although they are a bit in drawdown. But I bought this account from Good Funded Traders, and I bought this account from Liquid Charts. Plan to start this challenge with these two accounts. As you can see, it's very small. Now, I am not sponsored by these people, or I am not doing any affiliates for them, but I know where you can get a very cheap account. And I feel, since I just believe that profile is a good profile, and they will scan me because they've been in this industry for years, which is Fiverr. So you can get an account from Fiverr. I'll leave the link in the description for you if you want to go and get it for yourself. It's just $12. So let's check our first step. The first thing that we'll do as we're starting this journey. So now, as you can see here, gather as much money as I can. That's what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to gather as much money from family members, friends, anybody that can give me as much money as I can. And then I am also running a side hustle where I can, gather some money. So you can do that for yourself too. And once you gather as much money as you can, that will now lead us to our second step in this journey, which is starts with one small account. So now I already have these two accounts that I was trading. But like I said, gather as much money as you can and then get one small account for yourself. So that's what you want to start with. You want to start with one small account. So now what you want to do on that account is to trade and get funded. So once we're able to get funded, now as you can see, I have my own 5k accounts that I'll be trading with. It's in a bit drawdown, but I'll be trading it until I can get back break even and then take it to funded stage. That's what I'll be doing. Though for you, if you want to follow me on this journey, you need to get one small account, and you can get that from Fiverr. It's really cheap, just $12. Now let's see the first roadblock I'll get. What if I lose both funded accounts? That's one thing that can help me. I could lose my both funded accounts. So like I said, I don't really care about the risk I'll be taking. So long I know what I'm doing and it's much more calculated, I know I can take that risk. So I'll gather as much money as I can. And then if I need to lose those two funded accounts, I would fund a game from the money I pull out from my side hustle or money I get from family or friend. Any way I can get money, I'll use it to buy a game if I lose both accounts. But if I'm going to be getting funded, then that will lead us to our next. Now, for you to be able to get funded, you need 8 trades per month. That's, you need to go and get your own trading data. So now my own trading data is I normally take 8 trades per month. That's what I take. Yours might be different. And what you are doing is you are dividing the number of trades that you take per month. Divide this by your total max drawdown on your Profem account. So now my own Profem account, like those two Profem accounts you see there, is 10%, so their max drawdown. So now 1% on each trade, that'll be risky. Now it's not exactly the same percentage. Why? Because the account is already in drawdown, so I can't be risking, the same percent. So I'll be risking 1% on every single trade. So that's exactly what you need to do. So now let's get to the big money side now, which is getting the 100K account. Now, this is not going to be easy, but I know that when I get funded, what I want to do is, my plan to pull out from those funded accounts is about $500, because that's how much you can get a 100K account. Well, it's about $460 in FTM, but I know I can get it for cheaper somewhere else. So I want to pull out. My goal is $500, but I can get it for much less. So if I am able to pull out that $500, I'll be able to get the 100K account. This 100K account is like the bridge between our big money, because we can get this 100K account and we can get funded on this 100K account. So that would bring us so far in this whole journey. So this is like a middle. Like, I'm not aiming for 5K to 10K. Then when I get 10K account, get funded, I'll now go and try for the 25K, and then from that 25K I'll get 50K. If I get, no, that's not what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be jumping from that small account to 100K straight up. And the reason is because you don't want to spend so much time going from phase 1 all the way to getting funded on every account that you're going to be trading. Trading is not about quantity. Trading is about quality and maximizing on that quality. I can take 10 trades and then risk 1% on all those trades, but yes, I'll still end up in drawdown. But if I take 5 trades and I maximize on those 5 quality trades, I maximize my profit on those 5 quality trades, I make a lot of money. So that's the same thing for this funded account. I'm not going to be trading 5K to 25K to 30K. No, I'll be maximizing based on the quality, not the quantity. So all I just have to do is take the best trades. If I maximize my profit on those trades, I could get funded fast and I could, get that 5K to 100K in no time. So there's no need to take time and take more trade and waste too much time. That's just all nonsense. Now let's get to the big money part. Like I said, now, if I am able to get funded on this 100K account, all I need is just 200K account. That's the big idea. So I don't need to, be trading the 100K, then buy another 100K, then no. All I need is 200K accounts to get that 1 million. So now, like, 200K accounts are like $1,000 approximately. If I can get up to $5,000, like if I can pull out money from my 100K account and it's up to $5,000, then I'll be able to buy those 200K accounts and then trade them. But now that's on the end. I've only gotten the account. I still need to get funded on the account. After I have gotten funded, only when I have gotten funded, the 100K accounts will become a conservative account, and then the 5K and the 1K accounts will become high risk. That's basically what happens. So now, only when I have gotten funded. So now the idea here is the bigger accounts that I get and then the smaller account that I get that I already had will become high risk, and then the bigger ones become conservative, because when you see those bigger numbers, you want to be more conservative because you don't want to lose those big accounts easily. You want to maximize on them. You want to hold them. So you want to be more conservative with your risk approach. But obviously, like I said, I won't just go on this journey without having roadblocks. There will be roadblocks, there will be problems I might face. That brings us to our second roadblock, which is if I fail the 100K account. And it's possible. Now, if I fail the 100K account, that's why I said my 5K and my 1K becomes a high risk account. And I already have money gathered. I will still be trading my small accounts and still be pulling out money from them, gather enough monies. All I just need to do is fall back to them, buy the 100K account. Because remember, I'm still funded with those small accounts. So when I get the 100K accounts, I won't just leave them. I will still be trading them, but with much higher risk. That's just basically what will happen.